tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today we will start a new page and begin with this tangle. So let's open up the book. First of all, I'm going to think about what colors I'm going to need. So here we have the black one and the light brown. And on this page we have the dark brown and the white jelly roll only. We also use a jelly roll here. I am thinking of combining the black with the dark brown Micron and of course my white jelly roll and white charcoal and pencil. So I think that's what we're going to use on this side here. First of all, I'm going to place the ribbon, the elastic band around this page so it's easy to find what we are working on. And I'm going to relax in my shoulder, trying to empty out my head and just being grateful for sitting here and be able to draw. And then I am going to start with my corner dots. You might not be able to see them here, but they're there. And then I'm going to make the outer border, and I'm just going to make it a bit darker so you can actually see what I'm doing. So that's the start of this page. Let's see, we need some string here. So I think I'm going to do this zigzag string right here, and then I'm just going to make one all the way through. That's our string. And here you need to be careful because dark brown and black is almost the same color at these ends. You can see a difference in the right lighting, but I'm going to start with the black one, and I am going to find a place for this tangle. I actually think these are a bit too big. I could make maybe some lines in here. Something like that. Just divide it as you want to, so you have some spaces that is perfect for tangling. I think I'm gonna take this one over here for this tangle. So this is a grid tangle, and it's not squares but more oblong grids. So I am going to make my grid pattern here first one way, and then I am going to make the lines the opposite way here, and we want it to be a little more. Normally I make a square out of this grid, but I'm going to make a little more long boxes here, like that. Then we are going in, and at the top of these boxes I'm placing 2 balls at the middle, the same here, and also here around the middle on the side. And I'm gonna do that in all of the boxes that I have here. Remember, it has to be around the middle on each box. Relax in your hand. and just enjoy the process. And up here. Oops. They need to touch the line. Not going over the line, but touching the line. And just remember, there's no mistakes in Zentangle. Just new opportunities, new ways of doing the things, the patterns. It's all about the road to the end result, not the end result that counts. So that's the first part. Then we are doing these kind of C lines, C shapes. So from the middle of the two balls here to the middle on these down here, or orbs. Let's call them orbs instead. So you get the shape in the middle. You do that in each of these. Just take your time and enjoy each of the strokes we are doing. There we go. So that's actually the pattern as is. Now we can decorate it and do with it what we want to, just to embellish it a bit or make it our own. I am going to take my dark brown PN and I'm going to aura this inside shape here and just color it in. You really see the difference in the color here on the paper. I'm not sure you do it on the video, but it's visible on the paper. And I'm gonna do that in all of these. And only a tiny corner down here. That's it. I'm gonna go back to my black PN because I want some roundings here. So I'm just going to round off the corners. and color that in black. And I'm gonna do it, let's get this all dry first. So I'm gonna do it up here as well in this corner. Rounding it off. And over here. Down here. I like that. Let's put in some white. I'm going to take my white jelly roll. This is the 08, and I like to get it started before I start up. And I'm going to place a tiny dot of white in these orbs. Just to brighten this up a tiny bit. This is actually one of those meta patterns. I actually like them a lot, where you start with this square but you end up seeing this shape instead. So it's transforming a bit while working on it. I'm going to take my white charcoal. You don't need to do these steps, but I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna place some white in each of these outside places here. Sorry about that, that's just my cat. So I'm just lightly placing some of the white charcoal in each of these rooms, and then using my tortillon to smushing it out. And I always start with my white charcoal when I use the white charcoal before my graphite pen, because the graphite can go over the white charcoal, but the other way around is not always that pretty. So I like to do it this way. So I'm just going to take my time and whitening up these spaces here. Trying to stay inside the line. And this again transforms the pattern into something new. So every time you add something, you kind of transform the pattern into something maybe even better than it was, maybe not. But you will have to try to see what you like and what you don't like. I kind of like this white. Brightening up this inside pattern here. Reminds me a bit of a church window. I need a little more in here, like that. There we go. We like that. Now I'm going to take my graphite pen, and I can do different things. I can go along these lines, or maybe along this line here. Let's try that. Taking my tortillon and carefully smooshing out the graphite that I placed there. I like that. So I'm just gonna go here along this side only. Taking my tortillon again. Smooshing out the shadow that we're doing with this. And I'm doing the same thing over and over, so it is looking alike all the way around. There we go. I like that a lot. I think that is very pretty. Beautiful outcome. I really like that a lot. So that was the start of the next page. Thank you for watching. It was this pattern here that we made today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.